Lieutenant Colonel Tomasek, Commanding Officer, 2nd Recruit Training Battalion, will now address the audience.
Major General and Mrs. Studs, Rear Admiral and Mrs. Halder, Colonel and Mrs. Holliday, honored guests, ladies and gentlemen, welcome and thank you for being here to share this special day in the lives of our graduating Marines. Since they arrived here almost 3 months ago, the men of Fox Company have been referred to as recruit or as private, but not once have they been called Marine. Today, there are 383 young men who have earned the right to that title. By successfully completing our demanding training, they have proven themselves both worthy and capable of carrying on the proud legacy given them by the thousands of Marines who have served this great nation in her Corps since 1775. As their battalion commander, I am privileged to be the first to officially address them as Marines. Good morning, Marines.
Good morning, sir. Hoorah!
Many of you have traveled great distances to join in honoring the graduates of Company F. As parents and loved ones, I know you share in their pride and sense of accomplishment, and well, you should. Much of the success that they've achieved in recruit training is due in large part to the basic values, character, and moral fiber which you instilled in them. Our mission here at MCRD is the making of Marines. You parents and loved ones provide us with the basic ingredients to accomplish that mission, and we thank you. We appreciate your sacrifice, we appreciate your support, and we appreciate your presence here today. There's one thing that sets apart the Marine Corps from all the other armed forces of the world. It's our recruit training. As many of you have already learned from letters received during recent months, the individuals most responsible for conducting that training are the drill instructors. Ladies and gentlemen, the drill instructors of Fox Company have performed magnificently in training your Marines. I encourage you to show them your appreciation by seeking out and thanking them at the conclusion of this morning's ceremony. For the wives and loved ones of the DIs and officers of Fox Company who are with us here today, you better than anyone else understand the inordinate amount of time, effort, and self-sacrifice required of a drill instructor in the making of Marines. It's because of your continued support that we're able to provide those young men with the quality of training they so rightfully deserve. I thank you for that support, and I encourage you to take advantage of the break that Fox has between training cycles to reacquaint yourself with your Marines. For the families and friends of our graduating Marines, shortly following their final dismissal, you'll be greeting your Marine for the first time. I think you'll notice some changes in him, and I'm certain you'll agree those changes are for the better. For example, he will now stand a little taller, he'll look a little older, and he's undoubtedly in the finest physical condition of his life. Your Marine will also reflect confidence, a confidence that comes from meeting the challenge of Marine Corps recruit training. You should also sense in him pride, a deep pride that only comes from earning the right to the title United States Marine. Because of the Eagle Globe and Anchor that he now wears, your Marine will be recognized worldwide as one of the finest fighting men this nation can field. That reputation will earn him special privilege, but it carries with it special responsibilities. First and foremost, your Marine is now responsible to his country, to be prepared at a moment's notice to answer her call, undertake the most difficult and demanding of missions, and to succeed. Your Marine is also now responsible to his fellow Marines, past, present, and future, to ensure that he never fails them. I assure you the men of Fox Company are prepared to accept those responsibilities. To the graduating Marines of Fox Company, I offer you my heartfelt congratulations on a job well done. Let me be the first to welcome both you and your loved ones into our Marine Corps family. And to all of you, I wish good luck, Godspeed, and Semper Fidelis.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Marine Corps Recruit Depot and the graduation parade of Company F.
Position the staff. Forward.
Following the pass and review, the graduating Marines will return front and center of the reviewing stand for final dismissal.
Officers, peace.
The regimental staff for today's parade is comprised of Marines from the support battalion of the Recruit Training Regiment. The commanding officer of troops is Major D.G. Schuler. The parade adjutant is Chief Warrant Officer D.W. Kern. More than 380 graduating Marines are marching in today's parade. For the Marines of Company F, this marks the end of the 12-week training cycle. These young men have qualified with the M16 rifle and received more than 200 hours of academic instruction. They have marched countless miles across Camp Pendleton and this parade deck and have been trained, as are all Marines, as basic riflemen. In addition, due to an intensive physical training program, their strength and endurance have doubled since their arrival aboard the Recruit Depot. Today, they are Marines, qualified to take their places in the ranks of the world's finest fighting organization. The platoons are now being aligned from left to right in order to get them into their exact positions for the parade. Marines have been stationed at the Recruit Depot since 1921, when most of the buildings to your front were constructed. More than 1 million Marines have been trained here in the past 70 years and have departed San Diego for combat and conflicts around the world, including places whose names are immediately associated with Marine courage and dedication. Names such as Guadalcanal, Tarawa, Iwo Jima, Busan, Incheon, Quezon, Hue, Lebanon, Grenada, Panama, and the liberation of Kuwait. This parade deck is rich in history and tradition, and no Marine trained here ever forgets its sights or sounds.
On the color!
Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem. Thank you. Please be seated. Following the command parade rest, the parade adjutant will give the command sound off, which signals the band to parade forward of the assembled Marines while playing march music. parade adjutant now presents the assembled command to the commanding officer of troops.
Sir, greatest order. Report! Series 2001, all present or accounted for. Series 2005, all present or accounted for. Sir, all present or accounted for. Publish the order, sir. Attention order! Headquarters! The Marine Corps Recruit Depot, San Diego, California. Monday, 1992. Upper to the day today, Captain Miller. Upper to the day tomorrow, Captain Sullivan. Line order home. J. F. Major General, United States Marine Corps. Commanding. Officer.
Command officer, center march, all unit commanders and guidon bearers march to the front and center of the formation. Historically, it was at this point that commanding officers would issue orders and instruction to the unit commanders. Following this, unit leaders would face about, return to their units, and pass the information along to their Marines.